Williams going to throw on the first play. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. A big-time play for the Bears. 41 yards.
And what a decision to turn into a runner and tuck that ball down and go. You could tell initially he's thinking, just pick up the first down and get out of bounds. But as the play unfolded, he realized there was a lot more green grass in front of me. For a minute, it looked like he was going to take it all the way, but he'll settle for the big gain. Sets up first down.
Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans' 16-yard line.
Here's Williams. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. This is caught at 2. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Two-J. Here we go. 18. What's that?
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
All right. 18.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2 yards.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. So that's a backwards pass. It's a loss of yardage, and they're going to mark it the spot right where it crossed the sideline. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Swift. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. Good running inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears first down.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A play fake. Now Williams on the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Swift goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bears.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Oh, ready?
A second down throw for Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
A gain of 11 there, as the decision to go for it pays off. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Oh, ready? 18, what's that?
Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hard to the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Back to throw, Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey, uno. All right. 118, what's that?
To throw is Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
On the RPO, the toss to Burton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Luther Burton, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Chubb. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4.
18. What's up?
Now, Stroud. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. I try to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
3rd down and
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
South.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
just shy of midfield.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
18.
Stroud to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
They convert with a gain of 15.
First down.
They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right, and a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Down at the 31.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Chubb. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
On the tackle.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14. Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Quick slant, caught by Burton. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Texans' 46-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Just 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
First down, Bears.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, fine work there defensively, got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that first down incompletion,
and it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
and that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Now it's Chubb. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 30.
They'll come up now for second down.
It's now second and 6.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one is